tolerance, meaning at one time you're a naive drinker, you take one sip, one bottle, whatever, you feel it. But if you are an alcoholic, you feel nothing, because that is tolerance. And the same is true for amphetamines and as well as for opiates, for fentanyl. And whether you're talking about Percocet or other opiates, you build up a tolerance, which means it takes more of that drug for your brain to perceive the feeling, the high, whatever it is that you get when you take that medication or drug.
So somebody who doesn't drink might feel the effects of one beer.
Absolutely.
Whereas an alcoholic, it may take, who knows?
It may take multiple.
So, doctor, just for the jury, when you made reference to a naive drinker, would you explain what you mean by that? Because
yes. Naive means somebody that doesn't drink or doesn't do any sort of drug. Naive means you're totally new.
So, doctor, you've been retained by the state of Minnesota as an expert in this case.
Yes, sir, I am.
Are you being compensated for your time?
Yes, sir, I am, and I hope so. Otherwise, my wife will be very unhappy with me.
Could you tell us then what your hourly rate is?
Yes, the government rate is $300 per hour.
And so the charge for your time is the government rate?
That is correct, sir.
So as part of your work in the case, were you asked to render an opinion regarding the cause of Mr. Floyd's death?
Yes, sir, I was.
Before we get into your opinions, would you tell us what to give you a foundation for forming opinions?
Oh, I reviewed videotapes, body camera videos, bystander videos, police videos, reviewed medical records, pre-hospital records, statements from witnesses, the autopsy report, autopsy photographs, thousands of pages of documents, sir.
Doctor, before we get to the opinion, there was one thing I meant to ask you and overlooked. As a police surgeon, are you required to maintain board certification in emergency medicine?
No, sir, I am not.
Then are you currently board certified?
No, I'm currently board eligible. I've taken boards on 2 occasions, but since I'm not in the emergency department anymore, and it's not required for the